Good morning, everyone. Normally, you wouldn't pay a lot of attention to some of what we might call the lesser saints. If they're apostles and so forth, we might pay attention to them. But one of the saints I'd like to draw your attention today is Saint Philip Neri. Now, he's a rather interesting fellow. He was an oratorian. In other words, one of those people would be one of those people who speak very well and present information in public. But he was one of those, the reason why I draw his attention, he could very possibly be my personal patron saint, although he isn't, because he abhorred solemnity and conventionality. In fact, he encouraged innovation. It is said that on occasion when he would hear confessions of somebody who had great pride or somebody who put himself above other people, that he'd give them unusual penances, like, for example, walking through the village holding his cat, because St. Philip apparently loved cats. But just to bring the person down, to get them off their pedestal and just to make them normal, and so to say, Christians are about ordinary people. He says Christians should laugh and be joyful, and shouldn't we? He opposed pride and he opposed hero worship, stressed that humans are imperfect and that we should have reverence for God and not for other humans. So a very interesting man in terms of his approach to things. In other words, get rid of all the hang-ups we might have about religion. Just be ordinary and recognize our flaws, but enjoy the joy. That sounds strange. Enjoy what it is that God has given us and the privilege of being Christian. The readings of this week, you'll find that as we go through, focus very much on the Ascension, which is what we're preparing for next week. And so therefore you'll find many of the readings which will have that sort of theme and that sort of focus. Have a wonderful day. Keep yourself safe. Have fun. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.